Thank you, Lowell. Thank you for hosting us from Jerusalem. The videos you show are always so sobering. And unfortunately, the same kind of brutal treatment of human beings is being carried out today in slightly different circumstances. And the reason we're here is to talk about the inhumane treatment towards human beings in the womb. I'm Cecily Routman, founder of the Jewish Pro-Life Foundation. Our mission is to bring much needed pro-life education to the Jewish communities. We provide Jewish-friendly pregnancy care and adoption referrals, and we also have a healing program called Tikvat Rachel for Jewish women and men who suffer after abortion. I do want to welcome our guests. Thank you very much for coming today. And I do welcome open discussion during the seminar. So please do feel free to unmute and share with us as we proceed this morning. I wanted to talk today about our participation at the March for Life in Washington, D.C. last week. We had a small group of about 8 or 9, depending on which picture you see. And we had such a wonderful experience. When I get there, I always start crying because I feel this, the spirit of these children that have been tortured and destroyed in the womb. I feel their presence there, and I just want to weep. So it's always a bittersweet experience, feeling that and knowing why we're there. But it's also positive in that we have an opportunity to teach Torah-based life-affirming Judaism to our friends and neighbors who are also there, and to remediate some of the great damage that's been done by Jewish abortion activists who for many, many years now, even long before Roe v. Wade was passed, have insisted that abortion is part of Judaism. So that is not true, and we do our best every day to counter that message. I'm going to share some pictures of the March for Life there, and I'd like to talk a little bit about how the messages on those signs that people carry resonated with me and with our group members also, because so many of them are based in Torah or science, and the truth-telling and honest communication there is really delightful and refreshing, considering in the abortion culture, there's just so many lies that continue to bamboozle gullible and vulnerable people who are not educated and who do not have a God element in their life to guide them. So if we don't have a spiritual connection, we don't know what truth is. That's my current definition of insanity, is lacking a spiritual connection to God, because that is what keeps us morally and mentally sane in a very troubled and chaotic world. So these are 2 young ladies that we saw there, and they each have a sign. One says, "Everyone deserves a birthday," and "The abortion industry is old news. Love them both." So no longer is it necessary to destroy the life of an unborn child to save the mother's life. This has become a chronic misunderstanding among many people, especially many Jewish people, who think that this is necessary today. It is rarely necessary today. We can love them both. There are life-saving options and alternatives for women and families who face crisis of pregnancy, and it's ethical and moral to save the lives of both. So that's one picture. And as you can see in most of these pictures, the people holding them are very young. This is a very hopeful sign for the movement. These young people have survived the abortion Holocaust, and they are here now to speak for their unborn mothers and sisters. Here's another picture. You can't be pro-Black, pro-woman, pro-special needs, and pro-choice. Hey, Black Lives Matter, guess how many Black lives you did not fight for? 20 million and counting. So we all know that The Black population has been targeted from the very beginning of the abortion industry, as has the Jewish population. And the inclusive movement of modern life conveniently omits the baby in the womb. But we do not omit them, we include them, and so do these precious people. Here's another one. I'm the result of a 17-year-old's unplanned pregnancy. That's why I march. So she's very lucky to be here. Her mother chose life, and I bet it wasn't easy. I always think about providence and how providence will always provide, and how if one has faith in providence, in God's providence, one need never act in fear.